Yeah, it's going to be a good one here. And how about the one we're going to end up with, Kyle? Your 49ers versus the Green Bay Packers. Maybe they righted the ship, Green Bay, here, but I guess everybody probably can right a ship against the Detroit Lions. Going up against this weekend, the 49ers on the road, where the Packers particularly don't play well. But I have to say, you're catching them at a very good time. Not sure who's going to be the running back. Everybody is hurt in that backfield. It seems like Brandon Ayuk can't get out of the doghouse, so you're left with just Deebo Samuel and Jimmy Garoppolo. I like San Francisco as a team. I like Kyle Shanahan here. Wasn't enamored with their offense last week against the Philadelphia Eagles. I think Green Bay can hang around in this one, and that hook is a big deal. You're saying -3s at -120, some 3.5 still out here. In the contest, I got Green Bay at 3.5, and that's what I'm going with this week. I think Green Bay can stay in it. And I have to tell you also, Kyle, looking at some of the team totals out here on this game, Green Bay is 23.5 -105 at Bet365, which means all team totals, we could probably get something similar to what the Chargers are. But if you remember, before the Monday night game started, Bet365 had 20.5 at -125 for the Packers. So they were waiting as well to be like, hey, look, Green Bay, they actually have an offense. Okay, right, let's get back to normal. The 49ers team total at 26.5. Interesting as well. But if I'm looking at this game, I'm with the Packers with the 3.5, and I'm trying to find a way to possibly take the Green Bay Packers to get over that 23 marker.
Yeah. Well, bottom line for me is the Green Bay Packers cannot handle physical teams. They've got injuries on that offensive line. As someone astutely mentioned in the chat box, you could be looking at a third-string tackle trying to block Nick Bosa. Good luck with that. I don't care who's running the ball for the 49ers. I think Eli Mitchell will probably give it a go. I know he hasn't practiced all week. They're hoping it's a stinger in that shoulder. Oftentimes when it's a shoulder injury, they'll just put some extra padding on there and let him go. You might see some Trenton Cannon. But what do we know about Kyle Shanahan? He knows how to scheme a running game, and he certainly knows how to do it against Matt LaFleur, who has not cracked the code on this 49ers team. If you look at their recent games against each other as well, playoff games, it's a blowout every time. Aaron Rodgers, it's his hometown.
Yeah, but those are way better Niner teams than this.
I mean, they're pretty similar
defenses.
This
is the same Packers team that's going to show up that used to get their butt kicked. But, like, if you had Mostert healthy and Tevin Coleman, the back way, I say, because again, I was one of those guys that was licking my chops in the playoffs. Like, Packers, come get this beat down in San Francisco. So I agree with you on that end of it.
I just can't trust the Packers in San Francisco. Let's not forget, too, this is a big game for the 49ers. Their first home game. They are terrific. Historically, they are terrific in prime time at home. They're also bringing back those 75th anniversary jerseys that they wore back in 1994. As you know, the only blemish of that team was when your Eagles smoked us, but that led us to the Super Bowl that year. Emotional home crowd. Packers still not tough enough to stop this run. I don't care who's running the ball. And Matt LaFleur may as well be a first grader while Kyle Shanahan's a college graduate in scheming this game up. Tough day for Rodgers. He's going to be running for his life. They know how to take Davante Adams out of this game. Once you take Davante Adams out of the game, the Packers are in a lot of trouble. Aaron Jones will not be running all over this defense. It's not a homer pick here. It's just for me, when I see a physical team against the Packers, I always take the physical team. The Packers are soft. I think the Niners get it done at home here. I'm taking a -3.5.